like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw. Fields. Got the connection here to Bourne. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Bears at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Fields on 3rd down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Fields. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Fields going to take this himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield. First down, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Mayfield. Oh, and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We have seen this before. And now, as with every potential turnover, take a second look at this.
After review of the play,
so on the overturn, they say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Mayfield to Moore for the Carolina first. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Fields. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Mayfield. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And here's Trenton Gill now. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 62 yards. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Fields. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Out right to Bourne. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
This one swung out to Montgomery, and they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's He's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up, and you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive.
Cordell Patterson, touchdown, Carolina. Cordell Patterson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after up and good. And we are tied at 14. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields finding Bourne here over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Throwing again is Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Fields on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. The kick by Sanders is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Able to slither by, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw from Mayfield. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if we can build on that stuff. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. Open man completes it to Claypool. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. But the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, going back to Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Patterson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. A give running right, Drake. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Patterson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. One more time with Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Red alert! Run.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? The touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Fields. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be fourth down. They snap it to Fields. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Fields. Open man is born. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Read option. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
One play action. Fields. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now an option play on second down. And he stopped immediately there. They call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's the option play now to the left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Sanders now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Now a draw play with Drake. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He wants it all for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown here not to be, and now it's 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Play action. It's Fields. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. Fields. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Donald Parham, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And onto the field here come the Panthers. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Throw left side, going to be caught by Shenault. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And that pick 6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Now Mayfield. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 36-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney, 38 yards. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first and 10, Mayfield. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It's down to about the 37. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. Mayfield with it once more. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he had no room to run. The 20. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few tricks.